Despite the recent volatility in the crypto market, Pepe is showing some big strength right now. So you guys can see in the last 48 hours, unfortunately, we got hit with a little bit of a dumping, particularly over on Bitcoin, which we'll talk about soon in the video. But what we are seeing right now is Pepe is climbing back up and it's contesting a 1300 level once again in the crypto market. So guys, in today's very important time-sensitive video, we're going to talk about the Pepe price, how we're tracking right now. We're going to also be talking about Bitcoin. So what the F happened to Bitcoin yesterday? We'll mention that, and we'll also talk about the big news that's happening in the crypto market that's going to impact your Pepe bags and your other types of cryptos right now. So if you guys enjoy this big alpha, make sure to like, make sure to follow, and guys, let's get straight into this one. So you guys can see right here, we were surging, absolutely crushing it last week in terms of Pepe price action, really starting to move. We've climbed all the way from, around the 8th of July down here at around the 4 zeros and 1 level. Pepe got all the way up to 1300 level multiple times actually. So you can see the triple peak right here, here, and here. And what's been happening in the crypto market is there has been a huge amount of interest coming in, right? So Pepe holders have surged. Some people are saying there is a big rally on the way. I'm going to welcome that with open arms. And but unfortunately, as we were kind of really starting to move right at this zone, we got hit with some BTC dumpings in the crypto market. So we have recently had a big rally in terms of Bitcoin price. It's still up pretty high, so it's not, it hasn't fully crashed or anything like that. Bit of a retracement, bit of a short-term sell-off action. But you guys know the big news recently has been our big run from around $108,000 Bitcoin, and it got all the way up to $123,000. And as soon as it hit that, guys, the sells came in right here and here and here. But we have found some good support at around the $115,000 level for Bitcoin. And this has unfortunately dampened our Pepe gains. But having said that, what's enhancing our Pepe gains right now has to do with Ethereum. So, Bitcoin's had a nice pump, but guess what? Now it's time for Ethereum to pump, and Ethereum has actually pumped to local all-time high. So not the all-time high, but this is a recent all-time high for certain. You guys can see right here, $3,100. So ETH is having a nice pump. And why is that good for us? Why is that good for Pepe right now? Because Pepe is an Ethereum token, right? It's an Ethereum trading pair. And this is what we want to see for the crypto market right now. So fundamentally, look, I think the crypto market is looking good. I think what's happened is, Bitcoin longers have rotated into Ethereum right now. And, potentially we're seeing inklings of an alt season, but not fully just yet. I think people still need to stay patient. But you have to also factor in, this is going to be a long-term journey as well. So we've only had this Bitcoin pump in the last week, a record all-time high. Where are we going to be 3 months from now? Where are we going to be 12 months from now? Where are we going to be a few years from now? That's the big question for Pepe and also for Bitcoin. But I have to say, fundamentally, things are looking solid. Things are looking strong right here. If we do take a look at the Pepe fundamentals, guys, $5.4 billion in market capitalization, which is looking healthy. And you know what basically matches that? The trading volume. So 5.6 billion, price chart looking healthy. And we are getting some pretty good, bullish factors coming in for both Pepe and the crypto market that we'll talk about right now. So guys, top swaps on Uniswap, number 1 Pepe, number 2 Menu, so shout out to the Menu army, at SBX number 3, MOG number 4, and Virtual number 5 right there. So some pretty hot cryptos, but Pepe number 1 in terms of volume, which is looking super solid right there. And in terms of catalysts for this week, guys, we have quite a few catalysts coming up. So, will we get this Jerome Powell resignation? That's what's on everyone's mind. And the big question is, after he resigns, when are they going to cut the interest rates? Because that's going to be the important thing. But unfortunately, we did get some bad inflation data yesterday. So inflation was actually in excess of expectations, which is going to work against us getting a rate cut. But still, that's going to be a catalyst once it does hit. And if we have a look right here, President Trump says 11 representatives who voted against pro-crypto legislation have now agreed to vote in favor of advancing bills. So guys, this is looking good. So Trump is trying to make America the crypto capital of the world, and more pro-crypto legislation coming in, which is going to be good. And have a look at this as well. So previous fudders in the crypto market, Jamie Dimon, says the company's going to get involved in crypto stablecoins. So, what we've seen in the past is we have seen the capitulation of fudders over the long term in crypto. So you guys know previously, people who used to FUD Bitcoin, crypto, Pepe, you know, they end up joining the party. It's just a matter of time. So Jamie Dimon is joining the party, getting involved in stable coins. And if we have a look right here, unfortunately, we are seeing a little bit more volatility on the global scheme. So, you know, I think conflicts are going to be a common theme just going into the future right now. So, unfortunately, Trump and Russia escalating right there, and maybe something big is going to happen in 50 days. We do know Ukraine is going to get a lot of weapons and things like that. So, that's just a factor to have on in terms of risk as well. And if we have a look right here, guys, ETH's pumping hard. So, I think in immediate terms of catalyst, guys, watch out for the Ethereum price for Pepe. So, if we can break through some good Ethereum levels, that's going to be good. We're already breaking through some really nice Ethereum levels, but you guys know Ethereum in the past, if you have a long-term look, all-time high for this cryptocurrency, we're going to be looking at potentially, you know, what is this, $4,800 Ethereum. So if we add like 1,700, we're going to get there, but it's still going to be a long-term journey right here. But, you know, another key resistance level is going to be this $4,000 level. But I have to say, right now, we're looking good in terms of Ethereum action. So Ethereum is looking bullish. And in terms of Pepe price action as well, the good thing is we got plenty of potential upside to grow right now. So we can definitely grow more and more with this crypto. And I think Pepe is going to come down to fundamentally, you know, the important things about meme coins. And you guys know what that is. That's social media growth, you know, building out the community, dropping the memes over on X. And one thing I always recommend to Pepe is they need to be more active on X. They always kind of fall off the radar. So when the market's really pumping, they'll drop a meme and then they'll just disappear. So whoever is running the Pepe Twitter account, you gotta do some more memes. And but guys, I think fundamentally Pepe's looking long-term good. And guys, I really appreciate you tuning into this video. Pepe to the moon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Crypto Zeus signing out.